Hello, everyone. I am Aryamala Prasad. I am a researcher at Center for Technology in Government at University at Albany. Today, I'm going to present our research on exploring AI in public libraries, focusing more on programs for communities. This is part of a larger research project that I am working on with my colleagues at CTG, Zong-Xian Huang, who is a PhD student at Rockefeller College for Public Affairs and Policy, and also a graduate assistant at CTG. Mila Gascó-Hernandez, who is the research director at CTG and also an associate professor at Rockefeller College, and also Ramon Gil-Garcia, who is the director of CTG and a professor at Rockefeller College. This session is being recorded, and before starting my presentation, I would like to acknowledge San Jose State University and Future of AI for their roles in organizing this conference on AI and libraries. As I mentioned, today's presentation is focused on exploring AI in public libraries, programs for communities. This research is actually part of a larger project that we are currently doing at CTG, focusing on understanding the role of public libraries in fostering critical and inclusive civic engagement in artificial intelligence initiative. This research is motivated by current discussion on bias in the use of AI systems. Specifically, there is an increasing use of AI in various sectors like financial services, healthcare, welfare programs, and policing. And there's a strong evidence that there is racial bias in these AI decision-making. To reduce the harms of AI, there are currently efforts at national and international levels to strengthen regulation and governance of AI. And one of the mechanisms for this is the use of public engagement to improve transparency and accountability of AI systems. We have observed that there have been efforts already being made to engage public in AI initiatives. And these include organizing consultation, soliciting feedback, and also conducting algorithmic audits on AI systems. But there is a challenge of facilitating public engagement in AI, specifically the need for technical knowledge to understand AI, right? And also having open spaces for participating in these AI initiatives. Based on these challenges, we argue that public libraries can actually play a role in facilitating civic engagement in AI initiatives. And this is based on the role public libraries are already playing in digital literacy and ensuring digital inclusion and digital equity. There is also evidence of public libraries increasing civic engagement by offering collaborative spaces to discuss local issues. And also, given the negative aspects of AI, specifically on marginalized communities, I think public libraries offer a safe environment for them to actually discuss the issues that they are facing regarding AI systems. Our research actually tries to answer three questions. The first is, what role may public libraries play in increasing knowledge about AI in the community? Second, how may public libraries foster inclusive civic engagement in AI initiatives? And third, what are the opportunities, threats, benefits, and challenges of public libraries leading inclusive civic engagement in AI initiatives? In this research, we are partnering with Urban Libraries Council, and it is funded by Institute of Museum and Library Services. This project started in August of 2023 and will continue until spring of 2026. As this is a large research project, today's presentation actually focuses on our first activity, which is a mapping exercise undertaken to identify and assess the role of public libraries in increasing awareness about AI and fostering inclusive civic engagement. So basically, we are trying to understand what public libraries are currently doing in terms of increasing awareness within communities. For this activity, we had 4 questions. One is, what are the main types of AI programs and services offered in public libraries? Second, what is the purpose of AI programs and services, and who are the intended users? Third, what are the main components of AI programs and services? And fourth, do the AI program services include individuals from marginalized communities and address the potential negative effects of AI systems? Before I proceed, I would like to clarify that our research only considers AI programs that are organized for community members. We are not including AI services or programs that libraries are currently using for their own internal operations, such as improving their search catalog or using robots or voice assistants to offer services in multiple language to their patrons. For this research, our data collection included 3 different steps. The first one was to actually search the American Library Association, Urban Libraries Council, and International Federation for Library Association publications to identify more popular library programs related to AI, and also to look for success stories that they might have published on their websites or the briefs and publications that they do have. Second was a more systematic approach to actually review websites of Urban Library Council members. And this involved actually visiting each and every library's website and looking for the events, programs, and blogs that they might have posted for any AI-related programs that they have organized in the library. And third was to conduct a broader internet search through Google using keywords that we identified through public libraries' website on AI, like, for example, ChatGPT courses that libraries had organized, which sort of helped us to understand the kind of programs that the libraries may have. Our data collection started in November 2023, and we collected data until February 2024. And this includes any activities that libraries may have published on their website or may be available online before November 2023 as well, or after February 2024, but which is already available online on the website. In total, we have 109 cases, and 97 are from the United States and 12 from Canada. The Canada cases are included because Urban Library Council does have members from Canadian libraries. Once we had collected our data, we used an inductive approach to classify the cases into different groups to understand the purpose of these AI programs, to understand who were the targeted participants, the kind of partnerships that these libraries had, and also to understand a little bit more about the content of these programs. Based on our analysis, we find that there are 2 main purposes of AI programs. The first is increasing awareness of AI, and this is more of informational programs that are organized by libraries to present basic understanding of AI. These programs involve lectures, courses, seminars that break down the terminologies used in AI, the types of AI technologies that are being used, and also the benefits and challenges related to these AI applications. And the second is more instructional programs that are about providing training on AI. And these programs are actually more targeted towards adults, teens, and kids to learn how to use AI applications or tools, actually, like ChatGPT or DALL-E, and also learn programming for AI through coding classes. Now I'm going to get deeper into the types of AI programs that are implemented to achieve these purposes. So in terms of increasing awareness, we notice that there are 4 different types of programs. The first is lectures and courses that are organized, and this is actually the more popular types of programs that are organized by libraries. These are mostly one-way communication where there are experts that are invited and they offer information about AI. And I'm using broadly AI, but these can be more focused lectures or talks on ChatGPT or AI, machine learning, and these are organized by libraries, but there are always experts that are invited from outside. Some of the examples of this includes AI for Communities program that was organized at Brooklyn Public Library and San Mateo Public Library. And this course was actually offered in collaboration with Women in Ethics in a 3-part series, which included basics of AI, also generative AI, and how to keep oneself safe online. San Jose Public Library also organized a course on ABC of AI, which was an introduction to AI, which broke down the terminologies used in AI and also, again, the benefits and risks associated with AI. The second type of program is seminars and conversations. And these are more discussion-based where there is a 2-way communication between participants and the experts. And here they can be more focused on one single topic or could be broadly about a type of AI that is being used. One of the examples I do have here is Building the World We Want, seminar that was hosted by New York Public Library. And this was actually a discussion with a panel of experts on global governance of AI. Wright Memorial Public Library also organized a conversation with experts on artificial intelligence, but they actually invited experts or researchers from local universities and research institutions to have a larger discussion on AI. The third kind of activity is exhibition that is organized by public libraries. This is not the most popular or common form of AI program that we found. I think in total we have 4 or 5 cases. One of the more prominent example that came up was the Laughing Room that was organized by Cambridge Public Library in collaboration with Harvard University. And this Laughing Room actually included a more interactive art exhibition where they had a sitcom-like set where people could enter, and if they would start chatting and if there is any funny sentence, there would be a laughter that was triggered through AI. And this was in terms of making people understand what AI is and how changes in voice inflection could be picked up through algorithms and could be used to trigger this laughing voice. The other example is a Miss Info Day escape room that was hosted at St. Joseph Public Library. Again, this sort of exhibition or a game, an interactive game was organized in collaboration with University of Washington. They developed an interactive game that was provided through an escape room where people were encouraged to identify the use of bots and also deep fakes and manipulated information that they may come across online or in person. The last type of AI programs that we found was podcasts. And here there are 2 different types of podcasts that we came across. One was more specific to AI, and this was at Knox County Public Library. And I believe this is the only example we found where there is a podcast specifically on AI. And this was, I believe, a four-part series that discussed different aspects of AI. And here the AI was broken down in terms of self-driving cars, robots, and other relatable AI technologies that could be used in everyday life. At Broward County Public Library, they actually made AI part of their Tech Talk Weekly. Now, this is weekly 20-minute news podcast that they have where they discuss all the tech events that have happened throughout the week. And within that, they cover AI as well. And I believe we have seen similar example at Los Angeles County Public Library, where they have a podcast series called Aloud, and they did have sessions on AI to inform community about AI. The second type of program, the second type of AI programs that we have is under technical training. And as I mentioned, this is more instructional. And within this, we have two types of programs. One is a hands-on workshop. And again, within hands-on workshop, we observe two different types of activities that are being offered. One is application of AI tools. And here, it's mostly generative AI tools that are available to public. The libraries are focusing on offering training on how to use these in developing professional skills or any hobbies that people might have. One of the examples I have here is using ChatGPT for writing effective resume and cover letter. And this was organized by Brooklyn Public Library. There are also sessions organized on ChatGPT for writing hip hop songs and also self-publishing using AI. And there's also use of DALL-E and other generative AI tools for creating digital art. And this was being offered at St. Louis Public Library. The other type of workshop being organized by public libraries is related to programming or coding on AI. And here I have two examples. One is After School AI program at St. Joseph County Public Library. This was actually a program mostly for teenagers organized by a high school club to teach how to code and to teach them about machine learning. San Jose Public Library actually offered a more hands-on workshop on AI and machine learning, where participants could actually develop their own machine learning project at the end of the workshop. The other type of programs under technical training is the Makerspace program. And we found only 4 examples of Makerspace. And I have 2 examples here. One is the AI Maker Kit from Frisco Public Library. And I believe this is sort of a success story because the Frisco Public Library did won a national award for making these maker kits available to public where they can experiment and learn about AI. And the other was a tech petting zoo that was organized by a library to provide an opportunity to participants to try different devices in their Makerspace program, and artificial intelligence devices was one of them, but people could also experiment with other devices or technologies such as virtual reality and 3D printing, etc. I think one of the things that we did notice is the role of collaboration and partnerships, which is very important in organizing these AI programs. I think of all the cases, at least more than 50% libraries actually did have some sort of external partnership. And these partnerships are of different types and can range from just inviting an expert to actually collaborating on hosting a course. So there are four types of partners. First is universities. And the universities actually have two types of partnership. One is inviting experts for talks and workshops from these universities. And second is collaborating with research centers in these organizations for courses and exhibition. One of the examples I have here is New York University's collaboration with Queens Public Libraries to offer a VRAI series, which is a 5-week course um, to inform public about AI, and not just in the basic understanding of AI, but also focusing more on ethical aspects of AI and empowering them to take a more active role in AI policies or advocating for better regulation. The second we have is role of nonprofits. And here the libraries tend to partner with nonprofit organizations to offer one-off events on AI, or they leverage resources designed by nonprofits. In terms of partnering, one of the examples is Women in Ethics that have organized multiple courses, courses on AI for communities with multiple libraries. And also Code4Org actually develops a video game called AI for Oceans. And it's a series for kids. And we have noticed that several libraries are actually using this to organize events for kids where they can experiment with AI for oceans and learn about machine learning and also the role of data in AI. With businesses, the partnerships are mostly about inviting industry experts for lectures and workshops. And these are again one-off events that are organized by libraries. One example that we have here is the Tech Talk 101 that was organized by Seattle Public Library. And this was before 2020, where they had more of an in-person engagement with startup founder who would come and talk about emerging technologies. Artificial intelligence was one of them, but they also had a series on blockchain and other technologies. And lastly, we have government. We haven't seen too much engagement with government agencies, but we did notice that mayor's office in Boston did organize a course with Boston Public Library on AI. And also some government agencies have been sponsoring courses at local public libraries. Overall, we do find that public libraries have started to offer AI programs with the purpose of increasing awareness and providing technical trainings. But we do notice that these are mostly a one-off event or course that's organized by libraries. We haven't noticed any of a structured or long-term program like the digital literacy classes that libraries already have as part of their technology series. And libraries also include benefits and challenges of AI in providing these courses, and focus mostly on relatable AI technologies such as ChatGPT and voice assistants. And while doing so, they do address the needs of different age group because there are classes for teens, adults, and also in some cases seniors to specifically learn about AI. But given what libraries are already offering, we do think that there is opportunity to expand these AI programs and tailor them more for marginalized communities to help them understand how the AI systems that are being used in services can can have biased decisions, and what do they look like? And we haven't really come across courses that specifically target marginalized communities. And also there is absence of civic engagement opportunities within the programs that are being offered, because most of them are informational or instructional. We haven't seen co-creation opportunities or even a larger discussion on AI within community members. And here I would like to just mention the Experiment AI program that has been implemented in a Spanish library, where they did a 15 session course on different types of artificial intelligence and also computer vision, where people actually had the opportunity to co-create solutions with professionals to address problems that they did have. Sorry, I keep looking at time to make sure I'm not going over, but my time is up. And I also have wrapped up my presentation. I would like to mention that this is an ongoing project, and we do have more research that's coming up. If you are interested in this research, you can follow us on X, formerly Twitter, at CTGU Albany, or you can find us on LinkedIn and visit our website at ctg.albany.edu. Thank you.